Starting nice and slow, just centering on your body and how you're feeling tonight. Let's start with a shoulder roll. I'm going to have a short practice that nourishes the body. We're going to do just as many reps as feels great in our body. There's no need to push. If you're working with keeping your heart rate down, maybe you're going to listen to your body, maybe listen and look at your Fitbit, your Garmin, whatever it is that is measuring your heart rate to keep that in your safe range, keeping it low or moderate. Let's bring ourselves to a 4-point kneel and start with a little cat-cow. Our knees are under our hips, our hands are under our shoulders. We lengthen through the belly, scooping into that back arch, chin to the sky, tail to the sky. Exhale, tuck the tail under, bring the chin to the chest, scooping up like your back is a rainbow. Take it back the other direction as you inhale. Exhale as you scoop the chin to your chest and you dome up to the sky. Take a couple more like that. And then if you want to, take a circle through the hips. Maybe one direction and then the other. Beautiful. Staying here, today we're going to just work into our glutes, leaving our hands under those shoulders. Up on those knuckles is fine, especially if you feel like your wrists get sore. We're taking one foot up into a flex position to give that kick back and bring it back down. We're going nice and slow, we're not doing too many here. If you can work stronger, then you could put a dumbbell behind your knee. Now this is just a super crazy heavy one right now because it's the close one that I have. But you don't have to go super crazy heavy. It could be 1 kilo. And we're focusing on our form. So our form is just keeping our belly lifted as we kick up behind. We're just going to go for 2 more. You're doing awesome. We're feeling like we're pushing the floor away gently. Beautiful. And we'll come back to that other side. So taking that dumbbell out. We're going to use a dumbbell or not for a pullback for a row. Again, this is about nice control through the abdominals. And we're aiming to keep the chest facing forward as we pull the elbow back. Doing a fantastic job. Let's go, just see if you can go 1 or 2 more. Great work. So we've done 1 little glute, 1 arm. Let's sit back. Take a shoulder roll and take a stretch through those arms. Beautiful. Taking it nice. At a nice pace for you today. Doing a couple of really nice things with your body. Don't have to push, just working on that beautiful technique. Awesome. Just to work those big arm muscles, we're going to come to a bicep curl. Now, as I said, I have 1 heavier dumbbell in front of me, but you might have 2 lighter ones. Let's just take a bicep curl. Palms can face inwards or up to the sky. You might like a little slide forwards lean. Exhale to pull those dumbbells up towards the shoulders. And back down. It's crazy, I've got this big one. I might lighter one. So we'll just be going like this. All the way down and then all the way back up. Let's see if we can just do a couple more. You're doing amazing. You can take a break after this. Remember, you can pause the video anytime you like to take a rest. Beautiful work. We're going to pop those dumbbell or dumbbells down and find a shoulder roll. Release the chest, take the hands behind your hips when you're ready, and find a nice stretch. So feel the shoulder blades pulling back towards the spine. Maybe take the gaze up towards the ceiling. And you got one ear down now to one shoulder. Take it up and over, taking your ear to the other shoulder. Beautiful. Come back to center. Release those arms, lift it up, drop it down, lift it up, drop it down. Give those hands a shake, wrists a roll. We're going to swap to the other side, starting with the arms. So I take that back. Let's go back to the legs. So we'll give ourselves that break. We just did the arms. Let's give those arms a moment to recover while we put our dumbbell. If we're using it, we don't have to use it. Remember, we're going to pop that behind that knee and take our little kick up and bring it back down to the ground. You can rest with your knee down there on the ground as long as you like before you take that next kick behind. Whenever you are lifting that knee up, just really keep lifting up through those abdominals. So you want to just tighten on them. You're bracing them in like a corset is tightening up. Imagine maybe like you're putting on a pair of tight jeans. If you ever need to take a moment to take a deep breath into the belly, let it hang out. You can let it hang out, then scoop it back up, control it again, and then back into the next one. We'll go back 3 more if you've got it. And 1 more. Awesome, take that dumbbell out. Take a moment to rest, your hips back to heels if you like, a little rock from side to side, a roll through the wrists. We are coming back to our row, so we're pulling this elbow back. We're on the other side now. We're pulling that elbow back up behind the body. We're trying to keep the chest nice and open as we pull back. Just taking this at your pace. However many you get in today is perfect. The time I'm giving you for the reps is probably about a minute, 45 seconds to a minute. Taking the time that you need. Last 2. And last 1. And you're done. Beautiful. We're going to lie down to finish. If lying down isn't good for you, so if you've got POTS, for example, or any reason that you don't want to lie on your back today, you're going to come back, stay here, and you're going to go for some reaches. So this one is your bird dog. Reach and tap, reach and tap back down, reach and tap, okay? Otherwise, team, we're going to come down. Now I'm just getting there quite quickly. You get down in your own time. We're coming down to find ourselves with some toe taps. With, if you want, dumbbells in your hands. Now, if you want, so let's bring one knee up at a time, very nice and slow. If you don't have dumbbells, that is totally fine. We're going to find a bend at our elbows and tap the floor and come back up to the sky. That's all, guys. If you're not using dumbbells, totally fine. You can move your hands up to the sky. If you want to take it down a notch, keep your hands next to you on your bed or floor. If you're using your hands over your head without the dumbbells, you can reach and pull back. We'll do the same thing. Bend without the dumbbells. As we tap, we're really keeping our kind of middle back, feeling that connection in towards the floor. About 10 more seconds. Maybe you've got 1 or 2 or 5. See how many taps feels good to you to finish this off. Last 3, 2, and 1. hug the knees into the chest. You've done amazing. I'm going to give you one lucky last one, and that is just for a gentle twist. So keeping those abdominals working nice and healthy in a twist, we'll pop our hands behind our back. And then we're going to exhale, find a little scoop up, inhale, lower down. Exhale, scoop up. We're like lifting the armpit. Armpit reaches towards the knee, lower back down. Exhale, lift, inhale to lower. Anyone who wants to work a bit harder, you can pull that knee in and down. If you're still working harder than that, you can extend the opposite leg and you're in tabletop. Finding the extension and the return. Finding any variation of your twist that works for you today. You got your final 10 seconds. Whatever works for you here. As slow or as fast as you like. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet back to the floor. Nice deep breath to the belly. Let's drop the knees from side to side. And your whole time. You did amazing today, guys. Nice deep breath. Allow that pelvic floor to relax, the belly to relax, shoulders to soften, allowing yourself now as much rest as you need. So you could roll yourself to the side, bringing yourself with your hand on top, your head on top of your arm, so that hand goes along over your head, and your arm is now your pillow. Or maybe if you're in bed, you can just lie down with your head on the pillow. Find a nice release here. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. If you're someone that wants to do a little bit more practice of a deep breath activating through the pelvic floor as well, you're going to inhale. As you inhale, feel the pelvic floor open and release. And as you exhale, allow the feeling of the pelvic floor to contract, the diaphragm lifts to push the air out. You inhale, the ribs open, belly lifts, pelvic floor relaxes. As you exhale, pelvic floor kind of lifts, belly comes in, ribs drop. Again, ribs open, inhale, belly lifts, exhale, belly drops, ribs drop. Finding maybe a couple of last deep breaths like that. Fill up through the ribs, the belly, the waist, and exhale. Your diaphragm and those muscles that help the breath. So as you breathe in, the diaphragm drops, pushes the belly out. As you exhale, the belly drops in and the diaphragm lifts back up. Awesome. Finding that beautiful 360-degree breathing for a couple more rounds. Finding your eyes closed. Finding deep rest. Letting the nervous system feel nourished, soft. You can just get heavy into the floor, the bed, wherever you are is perfect. Thanking your body for how amazing your body is. Wherever you're at today is perfect. Bring yourself kindness. Bring yourself the tiniest gratitude or the biggest blooming gratitude that you can imagine for yourself. Where you are today, right in this moment, the miracle of the things that are working, things that you're grateful for. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful rest of your night or day.